I sometimes wonder if people get paid to make posts like these. Anyways, the top reason for flurfs to annoy non-flurfs, okay? Whatever the fuck this means. Anyways, number one, no evidence for the dome. Actually, in my film called Vanishing Point, we found 2 amateur rockets that leave the Earth and go up about 72 miles before, boom, hitting the ceiling. And then no evidence for the ice wall. We actually have hours of footage of this stuff, and it circumnavigates our world. There is no such thing as a South Pole. Next, Can't Explain's 24-Hour Sun. Will Duffy faked it. We found a part, and you could go to my Substack page and find a video called Escaping the Matrix, Academic Prisons of Artificial Reality Systems, featuring my friend Taylor Price, where in a section of there, we unpack that there's creases in the sky, like a 90-degree angle, like almost like the edge of an Amazon studio, kind of like what they filmed The Mandalorian in. Okay, anyways, no flat Earth model. We do have one. And what that is you would just watch the film called The Mechanical Realm by Vika Drasiv. We do have a perfect astrolabe in reality, whereas the heliocentric model proves these things within software only. And the perfect astrolabe is called the Antikythera mechanism. And this thing is a fantastic device, and you're probably going to want to learn all about it because it's real and it does exist, and it's existed for thousands of years. And what happened is our academic systems fed us a bunch of garbage, okay? So anyways, no accurate map. That's a funny one. No accurate map, you say? Well, if you check out the plasma moon thing going on with Vibes of Cosmos, it's a way to scry the moon image and be able to see political world map within a certain section of it. The moon moves around us like this bowl, okay? It's gonna face me here. And if this was a mirror, it's gonna face me just like this again when it gets back here. But it's rotating 360 degrees every 24 hours, or about 24 hours. One revolution of the moon around the perspective of you, the observer. Okay, so that moon, the only thing that does such a thing is a mirror. So it's a sonoluminescent cosmic X-ray plasma mirror reflection of our realm. And I explained that fully in my interview with David Weiss. Wonderful guy. And then we have cannot explain why things fall to the floor. I can. It's actually a phenomenon of dielectric acceleration. Helium balloons rise while, this thing falls to the floor. How about that? Okay, so very simple. Archimedes' principle of 300 BC institutes just a simple observation of density and buoyancy to explain why things at their relative medium float at their relative medium, meaning exactly where its density is equal to. And so, all right, can I explain what space is? We don't think it exists. It's fucking stupid. It's made up. We believe in astrology, okay? And then what else we got? Attempts to prove the Earth is flat by badly debunking the heliocentric model. The heliocentric model doesn't have a model in reality. It only has insistent software, meaning within its matrix simulacrum, does it have anything? All right, so what do we have next? Blatantly lying when showing evidence for a flat Earth. Often just to make money. We don't make any money with this, but while you're over there making posts like these and human shielding for Lockheed Martin and building weapons that shit out of people for no fucking reason, I'm over here drawing art. So you want to see a grift? Okay, here it is. I made a cool shirt with RoboCop on it. I draw it. Here I am, Proxy Earth. Fun. All right, so you can go on my Substack page, find merchandise right there. Yeah, fun. I sell art. Big fucking deal. I'm an artist. Idiot. Anyways, what do we got next? Cherry picking, misquoting, blah blah blah. Yeah, we didn't bother reading fucking books written by Stephen Hawking's fucking wheelchair dude.
They gave us Weekend at Bernie's as the smartest guy.
The Big Bang is like a black hole explosion, but on a much larger scale. By finding out how a black hole creates matter, we may discover how the Big Bang created all the matter in the universe.
I don't know why it should be, but it's been uncanny, really. The way that very sophisticated mathematics has proved to be really useful in getting a fundamental understanding of nature. It's a total mystery to me why that should be.
Yeah, so in a sense, the uncertainty principle is telling us that the universe is behaving in a completely chaotic way, or to a certain degree. So one might say that that was the intervention of God, but it would be a rather strange kind of God. because he would be acting completely in a completely random way.
Well, I think that the randomness of quantum mechanics is really a mismatch between quantum mechanics and us. In its own terms, quantum mechanics is deterministic, but there's a mismatch between quantum mechanics and us, which makes us think of it as being undeterministic.
So Steven's asking Ed, what do you mean?
Anyways, follow me for more. Listen to our 9.5-hour conversation right here.